but he's really funny. So let's give a big round of applause for Jeff Judd. Come on right now. Jeff!
All right, keep it going, guys. One more time. Come on. There we go. All right, so I see some ladies here, and I gotta start like this. Like, ladies, sometimes when y'all have orgasms, like y'all be scaring the shit out of me. Yeah, y'all are laughing because y'all know. Like, I met this chick, man, like we went out on like 4 or 5 dates, and she didn't really talk very much, but she ate. So I'm just like, man, like I got the freaky one, right? I get her back to my place, and we're having sex, and when she has an orgasm, she says some things that I didn't want to know, like, my name's Gary. That's what I was like, whoa, it's a little too much information for me. Now, I've been in some crazy relationships, man. Like, I dated this Mexican chick, and we dated for like, I don't know, like 2-3 years. And we used to get in fights like all the time, which fights are cool, like until you stop having makeup sex. Because it turns into like a war, right? Like we're at a family reunion, and we get into a fight, and she just looks at me and she was like, I don't care what happens to you, Mateo. Like, no one in my family will ever talk to you again. I don't care if you die. I was like, well, yeah, I was like, watch this. I saw one of our little SA cousins over in the park swing, right? Walked over to him. I was like, good day, mate. Can you tell me when the boat leaves for America? And he just kind of looks at me. He was like, no English for you. I was like, $20 says you do, brother. He said, make it 50. I'll take it to the river. Works every time. Works every time. All right, so like, I hate when people call me the wrong number because for some reason they want to like keep calling you and calling you back, thinking that somebody else will answer the phone. Like this guy calls me up just like a couple weeks ago, and he was like, hey man, is Melissa there? I was like, now you have the wrong number, but you can talk to Mr. Click. He was like, who? Click. Hung up on me. Phone rings right back. He was like, hey man, for real, is Melissa there? I was like, yes, she is here. I was like, she's in the shower, man. I was like, she said she don't love me no more. I was like, stop calling me. He said, I know she's there. I was like, for real? Like, how do you know she's at my house? He said, I followed her home from work today. I was like, really? What kind of car do I drive? He said, you drive a red truck. I was like, that's right, I do drive a red truck. I was like, if you want a can of whoop ass, I was like, come on up to my front door, and I'll handle my business, like right here in front of your girl. I know punk. Hung up on him. I don't drive a red truck. I got like a green Escort. What is it? So the phone rings right back, man. I grabbed the phone. I was like, listen, dude, you better be at my front door. Because if you ain't, I'm going to come find you. And when I do, I'm going to rip your arms off. I'm going to shove them down your throat. You'll be shitting fingernails the rest of your life. My mom. She's like, son, I just need a ride home from the grocery store. But I'm going to go ahead and walk now. Yeah, I don't talk to my mom very much anymore. I don't know. All right, so I love watching my buddies and their girlfriends get into fights, right? Because like you will find out some things about your boys that they would probably never tell you, like even if y'all were like the last 2 dudes on earth and he was drunk. I went to a Super Bowl party in like my buddy John's house, and we're watching the game, and like the Packers scored, and my buddy John jumps up and he was like, Packers, 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 Chiefs, Chiefs, Chiefs. I caught a glimpse of his girlfriend, and she was turning that color, bitch red. Yeah. And she jumps up and she was like, I don't know why you gotta act like a gorilla every time you score a touchdown. Why don't you just go back to the zoo, asshole? I just walked off down the hallway. Now, like us guys, like we like to keep our cred, and my boy started talking shit under his breath. And he was like, man, like she's crazy. He's like, she don't even know how to make brownies. But you know that she heard him because she comes stomping back in the living room. And when she gets mad, like she's one of them finger talkers, right? And she was like, I know. you ain't talking shit about me in front of all your little friends. Why don't you go ahead and tell them what it is you like? Now, normally, when it gets like this, I like to step off to the side because I'm not gonna get hit in the back of the head with a plate again. Because that shit hurts, man. But I was like, this is about to get real interesting. So I stepped right up and I was like, John, you have the floor, sir. Go ahead and tell us. She chimes right in and she was like, tell them how you like having 2 fingers in your butt when we're having sex. And then one time you cried and called your mom afterwards and said it was so beautiful. They had just taken this shit to a whole nother level to me. So I was like, I could think of, I was like, hey John, I'm out of here, brother. Hey, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for Jeff. Come on right now. All right.